Hey guys, what is up? This is Cody, or xCodeh. How's it going today? Hopefully everybody watching this video is having yourself a snazzy day. Let me know in the comments down below where you're watching the video from, inside or outside the United States. I actually do like to know, so put it in the comments, okay? This is mandatory. It's not a request. You have to do it. Do it right now. I was sitting here thinking to myself today, what's a winter story? It's all freaking chilly outside. It's been real cold around here. 10 degrees, 0 degrees with wind chill. Just a terrible time of the year. Why the hell do people live in Connecticut in January? I don't know. It really just makes you think, alright? Think back to all the times, especially back when I was walking around in the snow. Really made me think, made me ponder about all the old times when I was 15, 16, walking around in blizzards with my friend to get weed, and it brought me back to this one time. I made a tweet talking about this story and it seemed to do pretty good, so here we are in a YouTube video. The story takes place back when I was like 15 years old, the textbook definition of the jabroni days. In those days, we would get weed by any means possible. We would walk across the entire town in 90-degree weather. No distance was too far, and no weather would ever stop us. And around these years of my life, I would always be at a friend's house. I would always be out doing stuff, doing fun stuff. And living in New England around this time of year, if you want to go and hang out at your friend's house, and giant snowstorms come, like tomorrow actually, we're about to get a big snowstorm, you pretty much gotta accept the fact that you're locked in, alright? Once you go to the house, the snow's coming, you're not getting out until the snow trucks come and plow the roads. Pretty much just, you're on lockdown. And I remember this night was one of the biggest snowstorms I had ever witnessed, personally. I remember as a kid, I was really, really small, so, I mean, maybe that played a part, but I remember standing next to the sidewalk and the snow was like, you know, this high, like a couple, maybe 2 feet. And that's like the memory I have of like big snowstorms. And there was also that one in October where I had to sleep in my school for 3 days. I have videos about that. Go watch them after this video. But if I had to have a list, okay, a list of 5 snowstorms, severity 1 to 10, this is about a 7.8. And I remember also that this was a double whammy. All right, this was a 2-for-1 snowstorm. There was just previously another snowstorm the week previous, so there was already layers of snow that were getting snowed upon. Man, cigarettes are just so bad for you. I would never in a million years recommend any of you guys to ever start smoking cigs. But man, oh man, I remember this so vividly. The feeling, the vibe. My friend having to sneak a couple cigs from his dad's pack, and we go downstairs, get the coats on because his basement had all these windows with shitty spaces in between them so the cold air would be coming in, and we had like maybe a bowl pack and this little metal pole were running low, and these cigs, alright, the cigs, fucking nasty Newport menthol, hated those, dude. The menthol cig in the basement, cold ass vibes, coat on, resiny bowl pack in the fucking old metal bowl, dirty as hell. Brings me back, alright, brings me back. We're sitting there, that's the vibe, alright? That's the vibe that's going on. And as we finish this bowl pack, we realize to ourselves, collectively, we have $30. Now, $30, it's not a lot of money, alright? But do you know what that is to us? 15, 16 years old? Gram of weed and a pack of cigs. Now that right there, that's a solid night. And conveniently, not even 2-minute drive away is one of our local plugs. The same plug from a lot of different stories on my channel. The same plug that would sit there and be like, yeah, I'm 20 minutes away, be there, no problem, and show up 12 hours later. It was the same guy. But this was an optimal scenario because this is where he resided. This was his humble abode. Going to him was a lot better than him coming to you. All right, that was like hours difference. Sometimes you'd even have to wait outside for fucking 30 minutes for him to wake up and come outside. But either way, his dogs would be fucking barking at you. Ridiculous. So we hit him up. We're like, dude, do you got a gram? And he's like, I fucking guess so. Mom's in a terrible mood. She'd always be yelling at us whenever we'd go over there. So he was just preparing us for that, the foreshadowing, all right? Listen. He's like, my mom's in a terrible mood. You can come by really quick. And he's like, dude, isn't it snowing outside? And we're like, dude, we'll be there, all right? We'll be there. Now you would think that me living in New England, I would have had winter boots at this point in time. You would have thought wrong, okay? I was out there with my fucking Nike SBs on, maybe even Vans, all right? Just the canvas shoes, dude. Maybe some suede at the most. At the most. We're not talking real suede. It's that fake Nubuck Nike bullshit. They don't use the nice shit anymore. Don't even get me started on that. And now this is where the great journey begins. That might be the title of this video, The Great Journey. There's no way I could describe this to you any other way than it's just blizzarding. The fucking snow is going sideways. There's wind, just going crazy. And how this apartment scenario is set up is there's one apartment and then the Plug's apartment way up here, way on the other side of the whole complex. And from getting from point A to the point B would normally be easy if there wasn't snow because there was a path. But not today. Not today. There's fucking 3 feet of snow. There's 2 feet from last week. Now there's fucking blizzard on top. We are trudging through it. I am like up to here in snow, dude. I'm going through snowbanks and just like literally pushing through it with all my might. Absolutely freezing. Just frigid. I'm terrible in the snow, dude. My hands and my feet get fucking purple within 5 minutes of being out there at that, but it didn't matter. The adrenaline was flowing. The fight or flight, dude. I was in it to win it. I needed this fucking gram of weed, and he was even gonna throw in a bogey. A cigarette, for people who don't know that terminology. I remember about halfway looking down the hill at my friends and them looking back up at me, and I was like, is this worth it? Hell yeah, it is, dude. Are you crazy? We're almost there. We're almost halfway there, dude. Let's fucking keep going. We almost turned back at one point. It was just ridiculous. We're literally like fucking up to our waist in snow, shoes full of snow, socks completely wet, probably 25 degrees outside, windy as hell, blizzarding, but we make it up that fucking hill. All right, we make it up the hill. We get all the way to this dude's apartment. We're standing outside his door, drenched, completely wet. I call him, of course. He makes, 15 minutes later, we're shivering like fucking, he opens the door, his dogs go fucking crazy, that sets off a chain reaction, his mom starts screaming, what the fuck are these little teenagers doing in my house? Crazy. And he's like, dude, I thought it was just you coming. So he's like, only you come inside, so I have to leave my friends outside for a second. I'm standing just kind of like right next to his door. His mom's over on the couch just yelling at me. Just, what the fuck are you doing in my house? She really, really hated me because I was so young. I was like 15 or something, and the Plug was probably 18, but she was just a real bitch, all right? Just a general fucking bitch. I don't really talk about people like that, but she was just always fucking mean. So I'm just standing there getting berated for about another 10 minutes while he's going to get my weed that he just didn't get ahead of time. He had to scale it out, of course, as I got there. And he gives me the weed, and I'm like, dude, can I have that cig? And he looks at me and he's like, no. Walked all the way here in a blizzard, shit, for a gram of weed that he definitely gave me 0.8. Couldn't even get the cig. Just straight face, no. Just no mercy, just no sympathy, just no, just fucking no. The best part too is I went outside and my friends were expecting to share the cig, all right? We were all let down there, all right? But I will say one thing, is the way back was a little bit better because we had made footprints. We got back, we were so cold, the weed, we could barely even feel it. Sitting down in the basement, all fucking shivering, wet and shit, smoking the bowl. And the only time we felt it, we went back upstairs in the warmth. You ever do that? You're outside in frigid, sub-zero temperatures, smoking weed, and you're like, man, I'm not even high. You go inside and all the blood starts flowing, and then it just freight train just out of nowhere blindsides you. And that is how I bought a gram of weed in a blizzard and somehow stretched the video to 20 minutes of recording. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever gone through treacherous conditions to get some weed, all right? I think we've all been there at least one time, unless you're like just a sane human being with a functional brain that didn't make stupid decisions at 15, but I think we all made stupid decisions then, huh? Like the frontal lobe wasn't fully developed or something like that, right? Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Huge thank you to everybody supporting me on Patreon. For $1 or $2 a month, you can support the channel and get access to the secret unlisted videos that I've been making over on Patreon. Link in the description for more information. Today's bonus content after the Patreon name list is my kitten Tony. I don't think I've officially shown him on my YouTube channel yet. I got him back in like August or September. Look at this guy, huh? He's a Scottish fold, just like Bentley is. Bentley is a Scottish fold British short hair, but I believe that Tony is a purebred Scottish fold. I'm not 100% though. Be sure to follow Bentley the Kitty on Instagram for cool cat pictures. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Got 2 unboxing videos coming your way soon. Stay high, stay lifted, and stay snazzy.